Hey guys, Sarge here. Right around the Japan earthquake, I came upon a video from this girl called Nine Nanyas. Nine Nanya, I should say. The number 9, Nania. And this girl actually back in. Let's go look at this because it's actually freaky. Watch this. Back on March 8th, she pulled out a video where she actually warns people. Watch this.
Okay, it looks like it could be March 11th through the 15th, I'm thinking.
This is out on March 8th. I mean, this girl was like spot on with her analysis of whatever she talks about. She's a little bit esoteric, talks about visions, and but really seems like a good person. But this just freaked me out because when I fell on this, and today it stayed with me. I didn't, bring it back up. I keep checking up on her channel, and today I happened to check back up on her channel, and I get on this reasons to leave Los Angeles ASAP. And right after that video, she has, give me a sec, I'll try to find it, safely relocated. I don't know where it went, but she has a video on her, I think it's a video that loads up, that says she safely relocated on the western side of the Appalachians, I think, or I can't remember. I don't think it was the Rockies. I think it's the Appalachians, she said. She thinks it's the safest side to be, and blah, blah, blah. So it just got me, I don't know, it got my my antenna twiggly there, thinking about the fact that this girl who was like spot on with the March 11th Japan earthquake, she said around the fault zone, and Japan is on a fault zone. And now she comes up and says, hey, I was in LA, but I split because it's too dangerous. This video is an hour and 16 minutes long, so I'm not going to play the whole video. Just go on her channel and watch it. But she kind of explains why she is moving away from LA and blah, blah, blah. And I just find it freaky because of the fact that she was spot on her analysis of Elenin and all that. Could be a coincidence, but if you do your homework and you do check up on it, NASA brought this up a few times, this famous Elenin comet, and the JPL lab has the actual orbit and blah, blah, blah. But here's the funny thing. In another video, they state that, we can't calculate the orbit because this is a funny comet that we've never seen, and it actually changes directions according to gravitational pulls and blah, blah, blah. So kind of hard to know, what's happening with that. And, who knows? It could be a whole bunch of disinformation. But one thing we know for sure, that frickin' earthquake on March 11th in Japan happened, and this girl quoted it 3 days before she stated it. So, really, really, really freaky. Anyhow, guys, just wanted to bring this to your attention. There's a lot of videos right now, a lot of stuff coming up in the last few months. The news, NASA, who has never done this in the past, sent a video memo from, I don't know, the CEO, God knows who he is there. You can punch it up, you'll find it. NASA memo to employees, prepare for disaster. NASA's never done that, and it's actually I think a 5 or 6 minute video, and the gentleman talks about, not in specific terms, it's all generalities, of course. They're not going to tell you, Comet Elenin is going to show up on this day, or whatever the disaster could be. But they do tell their own people, prepare yourselves, guys. Don't Don't take this lightly. There's a lot of big companies. If you search on the web, I got this through the grapevine from friends, where actually higher ups in larger corporations have leaked that they got memos telling them, like you should start planning in case something big happens and blah blah blah. And of course, those memos haven't been transmitted all the way down the line. So if that happens to these guys and NASA pulls out a memo regarding that, FEMA said you should be prepared for disasters, blah blah blah. I don't know. We all know that the uptick in earthquakes is like on the move big time. It doesn't slow down. The magnitude 5s and 6 are, I can't remember what the stat is, somewhere like 2,000% above what it normally is. It's incredible. So who knows? Is there that planet out there? I don't know. I'm not in charge of telescopes. I can't see it. I know that Google has a space area that's blacked out. So does Microsoft. It's been Microsoft Skyview, I think, or something, has it, how shall we say, not blocked out the way Google did, the way Google Sky blocked it out. But it's actually like reworked, shall I say. So it's been modified. And it shows that it's been modified. So both of them the same piece of sky. I don't know. Is it to fuel speculation? Is it to fuel conspiracy theories? Again, I talk about divide and conquer in a post I gave to Western Civilized Nation. And, the first rule of engagement is know your enemy. The second rule is divide and conquer. So know your enemy. Well, they know the population, and when I say they, we all know who I'm referring to. They know the population. They know these rules. They apply them religiously. So, there's a lot of rumors going about that the governments are building bunkers in Russia somewhere. Like contracts have been given out for 5,000 bunkers. But again, is that disinformation? I don't know. I didn't see the contract, and even if I did, I can't read Russian, so what would I know? But supposedly that a lot of contractors that specialize in underground digging and mining operations have been, I wouldn't say hijacked, but, bought out for government purposes. There's a lot of videos. You can find them on YouTube. Just punch it up, search it. So, I don't know. Would they be aware of something and not tell us? Yeah, hell yes. There's a video you'll find with one of the anchormen saying last night a comet passed by us and missed us by 45,000 miles, and blah, blah, blah. The people that run this just told us today. Well, that was on main news. I think it was NBC or something. So if the guy tells you on the main news, you know what? They didn't tell us it was coming. You're going to tell me they weren't aware it was coming? They just didn't know where it was going to hit, if it was going to hit. So they figured, hey, hush up, don't make the people panic. So is it possible that right now they know something and they don't want the people to panic and have complete upheaval before, I don't know, they finalize their plans? Who knows? So this is the kind of stuff that makes you go, In any case, there's a lot of people on the tube talking about prepping. Just keep some extra water, keep some extra food. Don't rely on the fact that 2 days down the line you're going to be out of food and water, and if the grocery store is closed because of a mass panic, because of stock market crash or whatever, that you're sitting there. Never mind Nibiru, never mind all this stuff. What if the market just crashes? And we know the economy sucks big time in the U.S. What are you going to do if your store runs out of food? I mean, what do you think is going to happen? If your neighbor doesn't have food and all of a sudden your neighbor needs food to feed his kids, well, maybe he ain't going to be your friendly neighbor no more. Who knows? Like I said, things that make you go, Well, YouTube, cheers. Keep safe. Sarge out.